Hi, welcome to our very first episode of How to Be Pinoy. To start off, let's introduce ourselves. You go first.
Okay, well, I'm 23. I've been here once when I was 8, and then the other time I was 14, and I'm back again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I'm from San Diego, and yeah.
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 So I've been here for 3 months now. I'm originally from Sacramento, California, the non-cool part of California. And I think the last time I was here was when I was 7. So that's quite a long time.
Yeah, that's
So coming here is kind of a shock.
Well, the airport changed. I felt like it grew, so I was kind of impressed. Like, oh, cool. So, like, the airport isn't as dingy as it was before when I last came here 10 years ago.
It was dingier?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dingier. Yeah, no, like, it was kind of it was air conditioned. I mean, you step off the plane and it's like hot as heck. But no, like walking down like the halls and stuff, like it was actually air conditioned, and everything looked really nice. Like you are in like any airport in the United States. So I was like, oh cool. So this might not be too bad.
Yeah, when I came, I thought it was going to be hotter than it was for some reason, but then I realized it's just as hot as I thought it was going to be afterwards. Because it's not just hot, it's not just like 80 degrees or whatever Celsius it is, because I'm retarded. But it's humid, like it sticks to your face, and like it makes you just like super sweaty. And no matter how
It's
much
sticky.
yeah,
Like if anything, you're just always sticky. Even like as you're like bathing.
you're sweating as you're bathing.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You cry. You cry and you become miserable and you just cry. You just cry. That's how I adjusted. I'm not even adjusted yet. I just cried like every day. I cried when I got here. I cried when I left, but then I cried when I got here. I cried when I went to bed. I cried when I woke up. Like, it was just horrible because, like, I was just really lonely and it was hot. So hot. The only upside to this time around, okay, the two other times that I've been here, I was eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh.
I haven't been bitten at all by anything.
You are a lucky duck.
Anything. That's awesome.
I can't say that for myself. I've been eaten alive.
Yeah, no, not.
It's like I have mumps or like leprosy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right?
Yeah.
Dude, when I get bitten, like I swell. It's
Yeah.
like the biggest like monster bump. Like it looks like I have like
It's like you have like another head growing out of like your body part.
yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, and
Not
not
so itchy.
yeah, and like I can only describe the Philippines as kind of like the South as far as having so many bugs. There's so many bugs. Like I got eaten alive by red ants, regular ants.
The Argentinians, those little tiny baby ones, the little minuscule ones.
Oh yeah, I got bitten by that. And then the things that fly.
The first time, like I had to go to the bathroom, so
Oh.
this adjustment came as a total like bitch slap in the face. So I go to a bathroom. They call it the CR here. Go to the CR. About ready to do my business. Gotta pee. I gotta pee. So I go in there, and I'm like, oh, this bathroom, this stall's janky. It's got no, someone stole like the toilet paper thing, and someone stole like the seat cover.
The seat
Alright,
cover.
I'll go to the next stall. The same thing. I'm like, man, the Philippines is really janky. Someone stole this one too. So I go to the next one, and I just like up until like I go through all of them, I realized that there were no seat covers and no toilet paper. And then I like do my business, and I'm like, okay, what the heck? Luckily, I had like from the plane, like extra wipes and like napkins. So yeah, you have to bring your own toilet paper or napkins, and I was really pissed.
And if you have a certain allotment of toilet paper that you have, you can't poop. You cannot. If you have the runs, you're screwed. You wait till you get home.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna be worth
And even
it.
when you do go home, you don't even use toilet paper. You actually use something called a tabo, which is like a little like pail ladle thing.
We'll show you in a future episode. We'll
And,
show you how to do your business with that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You're lucky if you get power in your bathroom, or if the door even locks. Like sometimes you have to like do your business and you have to close the door like this to
And
make
you're
sure.
squatting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And since they don't have toilet seat covers
Gross.
or toilet seats, and you don't have covers, you have to squat. And I told Regina I have weak thighs.
So you're like
I
shaking
can't-
and
I know.
peeing.
Yeah, you're like you can't hold it. I just give up and I sit on
Okay,
it.
is this just me? Like when you first got here, like my pee has been like really yellow. I don't know if that's just
No,
me or if
that's
that's like
just
my
you,
lack
bro.
of water.
Oh, because you're scared of don't drink the water here. It's like Mexico. Just drink bottled water. I have no problem with it.
Dude, they have a 7-Eleven here, so I'm like ready to hit that after this.
Yes, we'll do that.
Well, after I finish school, I am going back home to the States. And if I ever come back, my expectation would only be that parts of the Philippines are like fairly industrialized and fairly similar. Like you could like take a look. Like if you at first glance, you'd be like, oh, that actually kind of looks like like a city in the States,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool. And they're like, I don't even get this, but like their malls here are like even more amazing than the malls in like in the United States, which is really
Sacramento.
weird.
Sacramento sucks.
Like I don't know, the most ritziest mall in San Diego is Fashion Valley, and like a regular standard mall here compared to Fashion Valley, it's like Fashion Valley is really shitty. It's like crazy, like yeah, their malls are amazing here. So I hope that when I do come back in the future that there will be toilet paper in the stalls and
Someday.
yeah.
And you don't have to bring a towel with you
Yeah.
everywhere you go.
I just hope that it gets better, like more wealthier and more, up to date.
My hope is that they have Wi-Fi everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's another
eventually.
thing. God, there's like no reception anywhere.
No. We only have like free Wi-Fi, I guess, at McDonald's.
I think they have one at
Supposedly?
Chowking.
Maybe. I've never been
I
there.
hooked up onto that one the other day.
Oh, lucky. Any SM mall, if you're a future traveler to the Philippines, this is where you get your internet. And, they trick you into thinking that you will have internet because you bring up your iPhone or whatever, what have you, and it says, oh yeah, you're connected to the internet. You're like, sweet. Go on Facebook. Oh, you're not online. What? The 3 bars it says. They're like, no. That's how it is. There's
Really?
no
I
internet.
haven't
They
tried
trick
it.
you. And I don't know who
I-
to ask. And people, like, when you ask people questions here, they either refuse to speak English to you, or they just don't answer your question, which is kind of frustrating.
Or they just straight up lie. Like
yeah.
they just straight up lie. Like oh
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's there. Where's there? It's nowhere. Yeah. So, anyway, moving on to our next subject, which is our word of the day. So, what is our word of the day?
I just learned this like the other day. It's bading.
Bading.
Yeah, bading.
So, what does it mean?
Apparently, it's another term for gay, like a gay man, which I always thought, and the one that I've always used is there's another term called bakla. But I guess there's like a difference. Please explain to me. 'Cause I was like, what? You know, there's in America there's gay and then there's fag, which
Essentially
essentially
mean
mean the same thing.
in different connotations.
And I'm not trying to be like
No, yeah,
rude or anything.
we're not against it. I mean, we live in the Philippines. Come on, we're surrounded by them. But so bading for me, and you know, I could be lying. I probably am. But bading is
Filipino.
like, kind of just like saying gay, as bakla means, you know, you're saying fag. Does that make sense? Like, it's the same word for homosexual, but it's I
One
guess, the
describes
usage.
more of a specific type. I don't know. I will use bakla.
If any of our viewers know, please let us know in the comment section because we're curious.
Yeah, we're white.
Yeah, we're really white. If you haven't noticed by our accents and the fact that we're from California. So, if anybody has any stories, experiences, comments
Or
about
suggestions. About
yeah,
what
oh yeah,
yeah.
we should do or talk about in the Philippines, then please let us know. Bam! And don't forget to subscribe to the Ishi channel and How to Be Pinoy. So, this is Cristie and Regina. I will see you later.